Thanks for listening to our lessons from our daily Bible reading. The lesson today is neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom. Whenever I read yesterday's Bible reading, couldn't help but be reminded of the postman. Today I watched the lady as she came by delivering the mail, and I had read the reading for yesterday, and I thought about the saying that's often associated with them. Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. That's not an official slogan, but it's one we oftentimes think of whenever we see those individuals facing the elements, facing the struggles, the trials, and yet they have a task before them that they accomplish. They have a purpose, a goal. Well, yesterday in our reading in 1 Chronicles, the 11th chapter, beginning in verse 22, it says, Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Also he went down and slew a lion in the pit of a snowy day. He slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature, 5 cubits high, and in the Egyptian's hand was a spear like a weaver's beam. He went down with him in the staff, plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand, and slew him with his own spear. These things did Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, and had the name amongst 3 mighties. David's mighty men. How could he be such an individual? I mean, you think about what he did. The one thing that made me think of the mail carriers was he went down into the pit and slew a lion on a snowy day. A lot of things I may think about in doing on a snowy day, going down and facing a lion isn't one of them. Wouldn't want to do that under the best of circumstances. But he also talks about here that he went down and not only slew that lion, he slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature, about 7.5 feet tall. In that Egyptian's hand was a spear like a weaver's beam. He went down with him a staff or a club. He took the spear out of the Egyptian's hand, used it to slay the Egyptian himself. And you think about that, and you think about, go back to that lion in the pit on a snowy day. Each one of us, we have to have this focus. God counts on us to be his mighty men, his servants, who will do what he has set before us, who will have a goal, a purpose, to serve God, to keep his commandments. And whenever we do that, we need to remember 1 Peter 5, verse 8, the devil is a roaring lion, goeth about, seeking whom he may devour. And every one of us, whenever we face Christian living, we find in 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, verse 12, we're going to suffer persecution in doing that. In other words, times aren't going to be easy. Matthew 7, verse 13 and 14, we ought to be, if we're children of God, we will be on the narrow way. In other words, we're in a tight, confined place. It's a hard life. It is a struggle of life. And the devil thinks because of the troubles you and I face, he's got us. We need to be Benaiahs. We need to be like Benaiah as he went forth. He had a goal in mind. He had a purpose. He had something that he had to do. Wasn't easy, but that lion in the pit on a snowy day, he defeated. You think about that. The devil's after you and I like a roaring lion. We need to realize that neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays God's children from their appointed rounds to serve him, to love him, to be those who are shining light, to defeat the devil. And we do that with the help of God. He is our purpose. So the next time you see that postman walking the rounds, think about Benaiah, but then think about yourself. Day in and day out, we beat the lion, or we're consumed by the lion. It's our choice. Thanks for listening. You have a great day. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.